Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nur Padilla, and in this video I'm going to explain about writing email and making telephone call in formal English. Email has generally been used as informal means of communication. However, as it becomes increasingly popular in the job application process, it is important for job seekers to use professional format and think through the content of the email before sending it to a prospective employer. The following rules can be useful when writing or responding to potential employers, co-workers, college, business members, and college staff or personnel. Rules of the road. First, introduce yourself the same way you would in a cover letter. 2. Treat your email as if you were writing a professional cover or thank you letter on paper, but be brief. 3. In the subject line, make it obvious why you are writing. 4. Make sure you change the contact name and content according to the person or company to whom you are sending the message. 5. If you are responding to an email, include the original message in the reply so the receiver can put your email into the correct context. 6. Read your message carefully before you click the send button. The tone of an email can often be misinterpreted. 7. Never use all capital letters. Employers may think that you are screaming. It can also be difficult to read. 8. Do not solely rely on spell check. While it can catch words that are spelled incorrectly, it does not always recognize when they are misused within the context of the sentence. Have someone else proofread your message before you send it or look up in the words in a dictionary. It may be easier to find errors if you print and review your email. 9. Name your document your name, resume. 10. Don't just rely on email. Email can be lost. Follow-ups can often be done via the telephone or regular mail. 11. Keep your email address simple and avoid unprofessional sounding names. Making phone calls in English can seem tough, but it's actually easier than you think. If you are traveling abroad or working in a foreign company, you will need to be able to use English on the phone. So take a few minutes to conquer the challenge of using the telephone in English with these simple English telephone phrases and techniques. Introduce yourself. English telephone conversations almost always start in the same way, by introducing yourself to let people know who you are. Use polite questions with may and could. When you want to speak to a specific person, ask to speak to him or her with a polite question starting with may or could. Holding and transferring. When people ask you to hold during a call, they just mean wait. When they are ready to connect you to the person you want to speak to. Leaving a message. There are 2 ways to leave a message when someone is not available to speak. You can record a voicemail message or have someone write down a message. The technique is the same for both. Make sure to clearly state your name, the reason for your call, and a number that you would like the person to call you if you want them to call you back. Write it down. When you are nervous, it's easy to forget what you want to say. Avoid this problem by making a note of the key points you want to cover in the telephone conversation. If there are any tricky words that you often forget, make a note of them so that you can feel confident about using them during the phone call. I think that's enough. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.